Hey, a new reward for information this morning. Denver police are still trying to find who killed a man at home. It was nearly 2 months ago. Jacob Brandy was killed at his home on West 2nd Avenue in Utica. That was on November 26th. That is in Denver's Barnum West neighborhood. The reward for information is now up to $25,000. That's a $10,000 increase. If you have any information, you are asked to call Crime Stoppers. You don't have to give your name. New this morning, the trial for 3 former Minneapolis police officers charged in George Floyd's death will not happen until June now. Jury selection has been scheduled to begin March 7th. The delay will allow the federal civil rights trial for the officers to happen first. That begins today. This is the second time that their state trial has been postponed.
Right now, Boulder County's Disaster Assistance Center needs your help. Specifically, they need help connecting families who might have cultural or language barriers. Boulder County says it goes far beyond translation services, also including things like navigating insurance claims and understanding how different cultures may process trauma. The Disaster Assistance Center says they need volunteers knowledgeable in Nepali, Hindi, Chinese, as well as Korean, Spanish, and Hmong. We have information on how you can volunteer on our website at 9news.com.
The Boulder County Sheriff's Office found remains in what's left of the home of the last missing person in the Marshall fire. Investigators have been searching the property in Old Town Superior for nearly 3 weeks. They say authorities told 91-year-old Nadine Turnbull to evacuate, but she went back to try and save her dogs. Investigators found small bone fragments in the home. They're testing it to see if it matches Turnbull's. Only one other person is confirmed to have died in the fire. Robert Sharp's family says he died trying to save his collection of family memorabilia. Investigators found his remains in what was left of his home on Marshall Road.
Well, new from the NCAA right now, a new sport-by-sport approach is going to be happening for transgender athletes, bringing the organization in line with the U.S. and International Olympic Committees. Under the new guidelines, transgender participation for each sport will be determined by the policy of that sport's national governing body. It will then be subject to review and recommendation by the NCAA committee to the Board of Governors. The policy would be effective. This policy is effective immediately. NBC Sports has decided not to send any of its announcing teams to the Olympics.
Yeah, NBC's broadcasting teams for figure skating, alpine skiing, and snowboarding had been expected to be in Beijing, but those plans have now been canceled. The network's Olympic host, Mike Tirico, will still be in China for the February 4th opening ceremony in the first few days of the games, but then he's going to leave for LA to host a Super Bowl, which is also on NBC this year.
Right now, the White House's website to order free at-home COVID tests is up and running, but some people who live in apartments say they're having some real problems getting their order in. Renters in the Bay Area say they went to covidtest.gov, filled out their address, and instead of letting them put their order in, the website then to the USPS Postal Service page says that the order already exists. Allison Landa lives in a duplex and her neighbor ordered first.
Went, clicked on the link, sweet, okay, fill everything in. And they said, I'm trying to remember exactly what it said, but I think it said it had already been ordered for our address.
So the program sets a max of 4 tests per address for now. Landa says she had to file a help request with USPS to fix things.
A man is facing attempted murder charges after his son fell through the ice in the Cherry Creek Trail. Police say that Michael Ninamia's 5-year-old son is still in critical condition a week after the incident. Firefighters say the boy fell through the ice last Wednesday. He was unresponsive when they pulled him out. Ninamia is facing charges of attempted murder and attempted child abuse causing death and serious injury. It is not clear right now what specific action has led to those charges.
Aurora has recorded its first homicide of 2022, a 63-year-old man. Details on what exactly happened are still unclear. Police say they found the man lying in the road at East 16th and North Lansing Street around 11 o'clock last night. Police say the man had been shot and died at the hospital. They don't know exactly what led up to the shooting. They're still trying to get information about a possible suspect, and if you know anything about this, you're being asked to call Crime Stoppers.
One person is dead after a 3-vehicle crash in East Denver on Friday. The coroner's office identified that person as Patricia Young. Police said the crash with serious injuries involved 3 drivers in the area of South Dayton Street and East Alameda Avenue.
Well, a man arrested and accused of attempting to steal a jet from Centennial Airport pleaded guilty to theft charge and is going to be sentenced in April. This is just such a strange story. In July, Sterling Love jumped the fence at the south end of the airport and walked onto the taxiway. Douglas County Sheriff's Office says that he claimed he was trying to fly to Hawaii. Deputies say it is not clear whether he was trying to catch a free ride or fly an aircraft himself. A climber has died after falling in Clear Creek Canyon. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office tweeted it just about 12:15 on Wednesday. They had Highway 6 shut down while the crews worked to rescue the fallen climber. At about 1:40 yesterday, they tweeted an update that the mission had turned into a recovery mission after the climber's death.